for me, the difficulty with the AWR is, I think the vast majority of our contractors are going to be, A, not want to get involved in it because they're outside of IR35 and therefore they don't want to be anywhere near AWR because of employment status.
Yeah.
That they're actually getting paid more anyway, all right? And therefore, they don't need to worry about it. There will be some that will be on the borderline, right? Their pay will be the same, thereabouts. No client is particularly wanting to underpay them, all right? They're about there. But actually, when you probably take into account maybe some bonuses that are available to their own employees for loyalty purposes, as you would do, and just to encourage your own, and clearly you wouldn't expect those to be made available to a contractor. Now they're going to get brought in, and now all of a sudden the comparator is quite different. The permanent employees paid quite a bit more if you take into account those bonuses. So for me, it's not about getting around AWR. To me, it's about how can we minimise the administration and the bureaucracy and all the additional cost, so that we can live with it in a way that everyone's still comfortable with it. Nobody in our sectors is trying to underpay an agency worker. And we can go through a whole stack of due diligence and checklists and looking at the different pay rates of everybody to no great benefit. No one's going to get paid anymore, right? Right? But we've just incurred all this extra cost, all the extra hassle for our clients. And therefore, for me, the guys in limited companies will take a view on the risk. Are they okay? We'll take a view on that. The people sat in our umbrella businesses, as I said before, to me it's a safe haven. I like the contractor umbrella model. I think that's the model that we'll be in terms of the professional guy. How can we have them sat in a safe haven where we don't have to worry about doing the comparators, etc., because they are dealt with. Now, whether that's something called the Swedish derogation model, I don't know, but it needs to be something that we don't need to worry about that group of people because they don't feel they're not getting equal treatment.
And
how do we achieve it?
Equally, I think clients feel the same. They want a professional, turn-on, turn-off resource without any question marks, no risk to them at all, all managed, very clear. They know how much they're paying for it. They can assess their project and manage it. And I think, certainly from our perspective, Swedish derogation seems to be an attractive model to be able to build that into our commercial aspects when discussing with clients. The other elements around it, the client's responsibility, that's not for us to worry about, that really it's for the client. The other areas where you have things like holiday entitlements, and as long as you know you can deal with that, and as Stephen said, it's all about how do you do that and keeping our own costs down and making sure that you can come up with a solution that keeps everything very competitive for clients, because ultimately there's only a finite amount of resource flying around and there'll be a squeeze on it.
So within this current legislative environment, if you will, you think it's possible to keep on this professional turn-on, turn-off flow of
most definitely, UK PLC needs it.
Yeah, it's absolutely required.
A bit more hassle, a bit more work, but absolutely can continue.